Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel in this very late evening or early morning, depending on where you are in the United States or world. If you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you here because what we do on the BuzWeaver channel is we take the difficult, we take the confusion, we take the tumult, particularly when it comes to what's going on in current events, as well as the legacy media who have their own agenda. But more importantly, what we cover here on the channel is our culture and our institutions, which apparently, well, with all evidence now in front of us, have been hijacked and weaponized. And it's absolutely absurd. Even when we go back to when the BuzWeaver channel started, we were talking about issues that we could see happening down the road. And that included the absurdity of cancel culture and outrage mobs and wokeness. And here we are. When I saw this headline on Twitter, I did a double take. I actually did a double take when I saw this because, as you know, on the BuzWeaver channel, we talk about the absurd. We talk about the framing. We talk about the narratives. We talk about the societal breakdown and the weaponization of our institutions. And so we have yet another example of this. And I don't have to sensationalize. I don't have to exaggerate. I don't have to wear a tinfoil hat and talk about a conspiracy. I opened up Twitter and saw this article from the Washington Examiner. Dozens of bird species being renamed to avoid use of racist names. Starting in 2024, the American Ornithological Society will be looking into changing the names of up to 80 bird species in the United States and Canada in an effort to address past wrongs. I would have never thought at any time, ever, that a name of a bird would be offensive. Have we reached a point in our society to where people are so hypersensitive or looking to exert their ideology, philosophy, and worldview for the purposes of just, spiting somebody? What is happening to our institutions of learning, where logic and reason and understanding and rationale and practicality are supposed to be part of the learning process? It's absolutely astounding to me. There's a power in a name, and some English bird names have associations with the past that continue to be exclusionary and harmful today, Colleen Handel, the organization's president, said Wednesday in a release. Lady, I can't even begin to imagine what must be going through people's heads at these institutions. Do you not have anything to do? Are you that bored? Or have things become so slow that you would have to go and resort to this ideological, philosophical, worldview, cancel culture, outrage mob, wokeness? This is the Ornithological Society. These are scientists who are supposed to be working in reality. She continued, we need a much more inclusive and engaging scientific process that focuses attention on the unique features and beauties of the birds themselves. How about using science? The philosophies and principles of science. Observe, look, test, right? Not engage in ideological, philosophical, worldview politics. Politics is now infected in everything. Not only that, talking about infection, I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch the interview with Elon Musk on Joe Rogan's show, where Elon Musk described having purchased Twitter because he sees wokeness as a disease. And here, in this article from the Washington Examiner, I'm not sure why I sustained that, we see it. And I wanted to bring this to you because I found it absolutely unbelievable that the scientific community, well, we already know that elements of the scientific community, for example, medicine, have been extraordinarily impacted by not only the pandemic, but the ideological philosophy and worldview of the hard left, the far left, who are insane at this point. Insane, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what you guys think about this. I mean, have we reached such a level of absurdity that anything is... I mean, we're living in the world of make-believe. They're changing the names of birds. The names of birds. Who would have ever thought of doing that? How about these people change their mindset? How about that? How about these people get therapy for their incessant need to just thumb their noses at people? That's what I want to know. I mean, this is more of, well, this is becoming more of a rant now. But I mean, these are birds. You're changing the names of birds that have, had these names for who knows how long, since ornithology has been around, I suppose. It's absolutely outrageous. I'd love to get your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section. Had to bring this story to you, just had to. Now, granted, I've been working on my computer most of the day and late into the evening, and finally have narrowed it down to a bad hard drive that was causing some major problems. So, of course, it was a headache and irritation and annoyance. Almost as annoying as this story from the Washington Examiner, which I had to absolutely share with you, because when I say our culture and institutions have been hijacked, I present to you the evidence right here where you can read it yourself. Because, of course, I can't link these articles. Well, I could probably link this article, but YouTube is now having issues with people linking articles because of disinformation and misinformation as they define it. Now, granted, I understand people are trying to do a bunch of janky things and try to get people to click on links to sell things or phishing and all that sort of nefarious activity. But, ladies and gentlemen, they're changing the name of birds. I'm at a loss for words. I really am. Going to let you guys tell me all about it down there in the comments. And, of course, I want to thank all of you for your guys' continued support across New Tech as well as here on YouTube as I try to settle down, slow the heart rate down. You guys have been phenomenal, and it's been a very interesting year as we deal with the nonsense that continues to happen in our society. But nonetheless, thank you to all the New Tech people. Your likes and activity is always appreciated. And of course, below the video, you can find the various social media links that I belong to. Be sure you follow me there, as well as if you're an Amazon user or order frequently from Amazon, by all means, use my links as it helps out the channel. And I could use a lot of help right now considering the economy we're in. And of course, I know you guys are struggling a bit your own selves. But nonetheless, guys, that's what I had for you today, and or early morning, wherever you are in the world. But thank you so much. So appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon. You guys can click on that to subscribe to the channel, as well as to select notifications. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I hopefully will settle down, and I will see all you guys in the next video.